Hey Laura, we're going to keep the wedding small this time and only invite immediate family. I hope you understand. I stared at the text from my sister, phone trembling slightly in my hand. The living room was quiet except for Sam scrolling on the couch and Mia on the rug, stacking her colorful blocks. The lights cast a warm glow over the room, but the warmth didn't reach the pit in my chest. My sister's wedding, she said, would be small this year, just immediate family. But she specified that our aunt and her family would be there. Not me. Not Mia. Not my son, Leo. I put the phone down slowly, the vibration fading, leaving a hollow silence. Mia looked up from her blocks, brow furrowed. Mom, we're not going? I knelt to her level, brushing a stray curl from her forehead. Not this time, sweetheart. We'll have our own little celebration. Sam's hand found mine, squeezing gently. Maybe it's just a budget thing, he murmured. But he had never felt the subtle, corrosive sting of polite exclusion, the kind that seeps into your bones like winter's chill. Growing up in the same house, my sister had always been the star. Every party, every school recital, every holiday photo, she stood in the center, radiant and admired. I learned early to hold the camera, adjust her dress, smile when everyone applauded her. Always background, never the subject. I didn't resent it. I was trained to be patient, to endure, to observe. But patience doesn't erase the memory of invisibility. It accumulates, quietly, like stored fuel. I didn't respond to her message. No arguments, no pleading. I simply canceled the flight we had booked for the weekend. The wedding day, I scrolled through social media. Screens filled with flower walls, champagne towers, laughing faces. My sister, in a custom dress, beamed from the center of every photo. Our parents sat in the first row, smiles perfectly posed, like they belonged in an advertisement. The words "Family First" flashed behind them on a neon banner. That night, I said nothing. The next morning, I posted a photo to my story, the wedding invitation, silver letters spelling to family. My caption was one line: some families define family only by who looks good in photographs. The phone vibrated relentlessly. My sister called. I didn't answer. My mother texted, saying I was overly emotional and should delete the post to avoid misunderstanding. No apology. Not a word about my children. That evening, I posted a second story. Silence is a choice, especially when it makes some people comfortable. Then I did something tangible. I opened the banking app, navigating to the recurring payments. For 5 years, I had quietly been covering part of my parents' mortgage. I never complained, never mentioned it to Sam, never expected thanks. That night, I showed him the total. He leaned back, nodded. Finally, some space for yourself, he said. Days later, my sister sent a long, meticulously worded email. Hope you and Sam are well. We truly missed you at the wedding. The space was limited, the budget tight. Please don't let this affect our relationship. Thank you for supporting our parents over the years. The last line made me laugh bitterly. Gratitude disguised as a contractual obligation. I forwarded the email to my cousin and my aunt with a single line. Does this look like an apology? Replies were immediate. No. It's concealment, not contrition. 2 weeks later, a pink, glittered envelope arrived in the mail. The invitation inside was for a post-wedding celebration, celebrating family together, with the note, all siblings and cousins welcome to join for photos. Sam glanced at it and chuckled. Now she needs you in the pictures. I didn't open it, just posted a photo to my story with the caption, no room at the wedding, but now you need us for the photos. We're not props. The response was immediate. Why are you still doing this? She typed. I replied, because you never said sorry. Soon, my parents called Sam, trying to convince me to let the internet go. I asked one question. Who broke it? Silence. I said, if one day you tell me the wedding mattered more than your daughter, maybe I'll consider going back. That was the last conversation we had. I began gathering evidence, meticulously cataloging years of overlooked birthdays, forgotten school events, ignored achievements. Photos, videos, messages, they formed a clear timeline. Cousins and relatives privately confirmed what they saw. Everything lined up. I used our next family gathering as a stage. I smiled, poured drinks, helped serve snacks, all while observing. My sister took center stage as usual. Mia wanted to show her drawing, but was drowned out by the chaos. I noted the moment, preserving it for when facts mattered more than feelings. The revenge began in small, precise steps. Every gathering, every event, every subtle insult or exclusion was documented. Photos, videos, messages, timelines, all organized. I didn't post anything yet. I was patient, coldly patient. When I finally shared the first story, it was deliberate, facts, not emotion. Every exclusion, every preferential treatment, recorded with date, time, and witness. The response was swift. Relatives began asking questions, neighbors reached out. Observers multiplied, and suddenly, my sister's dominance began to crack. Her words became defensive, her posts more frequent but hollow. Then came the critical confrontation. I invited a few relatives to witness. In front of them, Mia confidently shared her school project. She didn't shrink back. My sister froze, the practiced smile faltering. Facts, not emotions, made her powerless. Finally, she confronted me. Hands trembling, voice tight. "Why are you bringing all this up?" I leaned against the doorway, calm. "A family is meant to be fair, not a stage. Your favoritism toward some and neglect of others cannot be ignored." For the first time, my parents showed fear. They realized the years of subtle exclusion and lies had been documented, witnessed, and broadcast. Life slowly returned to balance. My sister reduced her control. My parents began listening to Mia when she spoke. The quiet, precise, undeniable revelation of truth restored dignity. Months later, I made breakfast on a Sunday, unbothered by notifications, unhurried by expectation. The social media photos of the wedding remained. My parents in the center, my sister radiant, neon family forever glowing behind them. I scrolled past. I thought only absence can be louder than presence. I crouched to Mia's level, brushing her hair back. "This is our home, not a stage for anyone else." She smiled. And in that moment, more than victory, more than justice, there was peace. The cold, measured justice was complete. Facts had been revealed, bias exposed. Our home, our children, finally respected. Presence and attention redefined, not by center stage, but by fairness.